Hello and welcome to episode 252 of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable sales training, sales advice, sales tips, techniques, stories, anecdotes, things from my very, very long career in selling. They're designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. In today's episode, we're talking about being the chosen one, or the chosen effect, as I like to call it. Now, when you're outreaching people, when you're going out there on the outbound trying to find clients, having a tight criteria as to who you go after and who you don't can really work in your favor. And we can make our potential buyers aware of this and tell them that we've selected them. So we've identified them as a particular business or a particular entity that can benefit from us. And here's why. Doing this kind of we've chosen you, we've selected you, as long as it's actually genuine and not just cut and paste nonsense and you're just hitting millions of people, if you actually take the time to consider who you're outreaching, who you're going after, and you can then outreach them and say, hey, James, we've identified Clear Sales Message in particular as a company that we could help do X, Y, Z, because I know that you're trying to do blah, blah, blah. So we've got to have some specificity and actually relate it back to them and show we've done our research. So you can't cut and paste this stuff. But if you can do that and identify and say, look, we've chosen you for this reason, it makes them feel special. And many, I can't even think about which episode this was, but in an earlier episode of the Daily Sales Message, I talk about this notion of having a sign on your head. Everybody's got a sign on their head that says, make me feel important. Make me feel important. So if I come to you and say, we've selected you, we've identified you based on this criteria, that will make me feel important because, you're paying attention to me, you're looking at me, you're researching my business, and you're telling me things about my business that demonstrate you spent the time to do it. It makes me feel special. It's nice. It's not just, would you like to buy this? Okay, great. Click here, blah, blah, blah. The usual cut and paste, cold outreach nonsense that you get. So is it appropriate for your business? And it depends. If you're in a high volume kind of business, it's not appropriate. But if you're in a lower volume business, much more longer term partnership based kind of B2B service offering kind of business, could you use this notion of choosing and selecting only particular people to work with and making them aware of that and really going to town on just how much research and effort you put into your outreach to make them feel special, because it will have a dramatic impact on their receptiveness to your outreach. That's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow in episode 253, we're talking about contact windows. Contact windows. I'll explain more then. In the meantime, if you haven't already, hop on over to LinkedIn and connect with me there. I'm James Newell, Clear Sales Message. Connect with me. I share even more stuff there on a daily basis. I pretty much live on LinkedIn, to be honest with you. Shoot me a DM if you want to say hi and let me know what you like about the Daily Sales Message podcast. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another interesting edition of the Daily Sales Message.